So today I wanted to talk to you about making empowered choices. This seems to be something that a lot of us struggle with. We can't really tell the difference between when our head is talking to us and when our heart is talking to us. And then we end up living a whole life that's kind of been presented by other people or hitting somebody else's standards or trying to meet somebody else's standards. And in the book called A Journey Within by Radhanath Swami, he teaches of two dogs that live inside our mind. And when I first heard of this, it really changed my life because it really put me in a position where I actually got to choose which part of me I was serving at every moment of my life. So he teaches that we all have two dogs that exist inside of us, whether that's our mind or our heart. One of the dogs serves kind of the lower aspects of who I am, the part of me that's just kind of searching for sense gratification, a little bit more primal, not really in full consideration of the bigger picture. So my lower sense of self. And the other dog is my higher self, the part of me that's intuitive and connected, compassionate and loving. The part of us that we're actually usually striving to achieve, but often we aren't sure which one we're actually feeding. And he teaches that at every moment of our life, every choice that we make, every thought that we think, we're actually feeding a steak to either one of those dogs. And obviously, if that's the way it's really working, then whichever one we fed more steaks to is going to be the one that's stronger. And when I heard that, I was like, wow. So literally every moment of my life, I have an opportunity to strengthen who I want to be and don't have to wait until these huge decisions to start to honor who I am. So when we are presented with a thought pattern, or I stand in front of the mirror, which is really relevant for women because we usually stand in front of the mirror and say a bunch of shit to ourselves is not helpful. And that really helped me shift my body image issues that I suffered with for a long time because I realized, I get to be in the mirror and then I get to choose. I'm either throwing a steak to the part of me that's self-deprecating, or I get to throw a steak to the part of me that loves myself. And nobody else is coming to make that decision for me. I am. And so if I imagine at any moment, or I just keep it in my frame of reference, that at any moment I'm feeding one part of myself than the other, that every single moment of my life becomes an opportunity for me to grow and strengthen that higher aspect of who I am, and the part of me that is connected and really loves. And over time, it's like, even if I'm not doing it perfectly throughout my entire day, every single little bit of food that I give to the higher part of who I am does strengthen it. So we're never at a loss, really. We have ample opportunity, and I can start to just a little bit, even if I have to do it just in the beginning of my day, before I get out of my bed, I'm going to say 3 nice things to myself, or I'm going to throw 3 little kibbles over to the part of me that I want to grow. At least I've set myself up for success, and it's better than not being conscious of it at all. So see if you can take that mindset and incorporate it into your life, and then actually notice how many chances we're presented with throughout the day to really shift our life in the direction that we want to go, to become a more empowered human.